The House has gone 3 weeks without a speaker, but finally, that's all over and done. Republicans actually came together unanimously and elected a guy that everyone seems to be pretty happy with, at least for now. We'll see where that goes. No Republicans dissented, and the final vote for the new speaker was 220-209. President Trump even backed him in a statement shortly before this program. Listen to this.
I just want to congratulate Mike Johnson. He will be a great Speaker of the House, and we were very happy to help. I've known him for a long time. He's a tremendous leader, a tremendous man. Comes from a wonderful place, Louisiana. He's going to make us all proud. So at this time yesterday, nobody was thinking of Mike, and then we put out the word, and now he's the Speaker of the House.
So now it's time for Republicans to get back to work, and trust me, we'll get into more of the nuances around the new speaker, Mike Johnson, later in the program. But first, what is it the Republicans need to get down to business on? Well, with two major wars raging, a wide-open southern border, and an economy that's teetering on the brink of failure, not just here but globally, there's a lot of work to do and a lot to distract us. Millions of people never even look up from their smartphones to even care about what's happening in the world around them. Lots of smartphones and a lot of very dumb people. To the architects of the Great Reset, job well done. You've got everybody's attention looking the other way. We live in a world that is driven by entertainment. I mean, you have social media, all you can handle and more, plus Pinterest and Facebook Marketplace to gobble up your attention and keep you looking away from the real emergencies that are in clear view if you actually look. Plenty of sports, pornography, gambling, and never forget, you can buy 5,000 calories on almost every street corner for a few dollars and get good and fat and nice and happy, too. You don't need to worry much about any of this because your doctor has a pill for whatever ails you, no problem. And if you fill out the right forms, guess what? It's all free, especially if you aren't even a citizen. Then there's even more free stuff that you could ever imagine, more than you could ever imagine. Places like the Big Apple are one big rotten mess. Nobody's doing anything at all to make things better. The politicians are lining their pockets while yours are getting empty. And the harder we work, the more they give away to those that don't want to lift a finger. Remarkable. We live in a world of distraction, and that will lead to destruction if we don't figure it out and soon. But with all the noise and everything competing for our attention, there's one thing that has become the common denominator. The one thing that is behind more of the chaos, the wars, the pandemics, and the financial failures than anything else. In fact, everything else combined. And that one thing, it's of course the Chinese Communist Party and those in charge in Beijing. Xi Jinping is the most dangerous man in the world, and until his global domination aspirations are stopped, he always will be. China pays Iran, who pays Hamas and Hezbollah. China pays Russia, who attacks Ukraine, and China's footing the bill to create unrest and instability all over the world every single day. They have been sowing these seeds of discontent for decades now, and now they're starting to see that dedication come to fruition. It's only going to get worse, I can guarantee you that. China has already cornered the markets on such things as pharmaceuticals and rare earth elements. While they cheer on the global climate change Nazis, they themselves ignore any reforms in that regard and move full speed ahead building reliable power plants that will burn Mongolian coal from the biggest coal mine in the world. Giant Mack trucks run to the Chinese border 24 hours a day, if you didn't know, delivering the most reviled energy source of all, reviled by the likes of John Kerry and Greta Thunberg and the rest of the brain trust. They have no intention of stopping either because the CCP understands that vast quantities of energy will be the ticket to win the last war and move into a position of becoming a superpower and controlling vast parts of the world. The new Chinese empire is operating far outside of the norms recognized by almost every other nation of the world. And if there is a doubt about how this will play out, watch when they overrun Taiwan in a day, because that day is coming. We'll do nothing to stop it, because honestly, I don't think we can.